And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the energy here for today. This is going to be for all signs. It's going to be a collective reading here, today's energy. So this message is for everybody. If you're watching the playback of this, I'm going to go ahead and timestamp when the video begins, so that way you can just go ahead and skip straight to the reading. But I'm going to let some people come in here, and I'm also going to pin down below in the comments, not in the chat section, but in the comments. I did do a daily astrology update for today as well. So after this video, you can go and check out the astrological energy that's going on for today as well. Instead of putting the two things together, what I'm actually deciding to do is actually do the daily astrology video, because the last one I just did, if you watched the last daily reading that I did the astrology and the tarot. But instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just the tarot and here talk about the astrology as we go through the reading. But the actual astrological breakdown for the day will be on my astrology channel, and that link will be down below in the comments. I'm also going to be taking super chat questions as well. I'll answer the super chat questions at the end. If you want to send a super chat question, be sure to read the super chat rules. It's pinned in the live comment section. So if you click that link, it'll tell you what the super chat questions are and what to do. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and jump in. Before I do, really quick, I want to just pin below here in the comments, if I can pull this back up. Let's see here. That's fine. I'll pin it after this. So I won't be able, for some reason, it's not letting me put the link in the comment section to the video. I think it's because we're live. So what I'll do is after the video, I'll put that link. All right, let's go ahead and jump in here. Let's take a look here. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and jump in here. What is the daily energy here surrounding my collective and for everybody watching? What is the overall message? What are the things to look out for? What can you tell me here? Let's see. Let's take a look here. Also, too, if y'all don't mind hitting that thumbs up button for me if you're in here, it really does help the video circulate. Like while it's live, it'll suggest it to other people. All right, let's take a look here. What's going on? I would say definitely today, the energies, like this morning as I'm doing the reading, we have a smoother energy, I think, toward the middle of the day. You know, the moon is going to oppose Uranus and Mars. So there could be some unpredictable things that come up, some unexpected things that maybe challenge like your existing routine or just challenge you in general. And that could be, something that kind of throws obstacles in your path. But toward the end of the day, we really do have a more smoothing out of energies as the moon's going to trine Neptune. And then also when the moon comes into Sagittarius, it will make it sextile to Pluto. But let's go ahead and jump in and let's see what the energy is here. You pulled the Hermit card here for the overall. You have the Six of Cups. Let me actually dim this light a little bit more so that way the cards, there we go. You have the High Priestess, and then you have the Devil card here. All right. Let's take a look. All right, let's pull the Oracle cards here. Pull the South Node card. It says the past here. You have this Abundance card. It's the root chakra. And you pull be, fill, receive abundance, all that you desire is achievable. I think this is very important. We're going to jump into the tarot, but this card coming out, I think, is definitely an energy that we're going to be dealing with today. And these cards are like affirmations card. It says be, feel, receive abundance. All that you desire is achievable. This moon being in Scorpio deals with like deeper desires. And with the opposition that we're going to be having today with the moon opposing Uranus and Mars in Taurus, there's going to be these deeper desires that are going to come up in regards to things that you want to have, right? And also when it comes to just improving the quality of your life. Taurus talks about prosperity. It can point to values. It points to money, resources, possessions. So there could be things that come up around those things. But with that opposition, it is bringing like a confrontation. It's bringing energy of like wanting to have more. And whatever it is that you want, you can have. But sometimes with the moon in Scorpio, it's like Scorpio can deal with like envy and like jealousy, or just like those lower vibrational emotions of lack, right, with that opposition. But whatever it is that you're desiring today, it's like you can have those things. You just have to kind of confront the things that are stopping you. And with this Hermit being the overall energy, I do feel like there's like an overall deeper sense of introspection that we're getting. I always say the Hermit is solitude, right? The ability to be mindful, the ability to be able to do some introspection, reflection, and to see like what adjustments we can make when it comes to the things in our life, the things that we're trying to figure out. It's interesting that the Hermit's coming out. So maybe this is a more kind of private day. I mean, Scorpio does kind of deal with like privacy, right? The moon being in Scorpio today. But maybe this is a more private day to where it's like we're having to do a deeper investigation with things in our lives that are making us unhappy, or that aren't giving us what it is that we need, or what it is that we want. We do have the Six of Cups here in the current energy. As again, this doesn't surprise me that's coming out as I'm doing this video right now. The moon's in Scorpio and it's making a trine to Neptune. Or sorry, not Neptune, whoops. Making a trine to the sun, which can bring a harmonious flow of energy in, allowing us to be able to like relax, be able to understand like our deeper emotions or our deeper desires, right? And that can help us like transform things and transmute things. And the Six of Cups is restoring things back to simplicity. It actually is a Scorpio card. It's Sun in Scorpio. So I do feel like there is this deeper underlying energy that we're feeling at this time in regards to the things that we need for ourselves to make us feel like secure and comfortable. However, we do have the Devil card here in the future position. And the Devil card does deal with toxic energies, right? I mean, if you think about Scorpio, I'm not saying Scorpio's toxic because that's not the case at all. But the moon being in Scorpio is kind of like the purging of things, right? Getting rid of the toxic things, transforming things, transmuting those lower things in our lives. And that's what I feel like we're doing here in the future. And so the Devil card is like, I feel like there's things coming up in which it's like we're feeling binded to or stuck to here. And it's interesting that we did pull the South Node card. It says past here. So there's things coming up that we need to adjust and let go of, right? South Node's kind of like a drain. It's about releasing and letting go of things that are just that are keeping us stuck from moving forward. Because the North Node's all about the future and destiny. But we pulled the South Node. So there's things here that we're having to do a deeper sense of reflection on in regards to certain adjustments that we have to make. And I feel like a lot of these things are around like the things that we're really desiring. And it could be around like money, resources, or just how we can make things better in our life. Even with the root chakra, right? Here, this card, abundance. And like there is abundance here all around us, but I think there's things coming up to where it's like we're craving that, right? And so if you're craving that, it's about using like your life force energy and getting clear with what it is that you really want and figuring out a plan in regards to how you want to take action to get those things, right? And maybe stepping outside of your comfort zone too, right? Because the moon in Scorpio opposes Uranus and Mars, it can be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's like we're realizing it's like some things have to change and we're going to have to do things unconventionally. You do have the King of Wands here in the outcome. And toward the end of the day, like I said, that moon will trine Neptune, and then it's going to come into Sagittarius, and it's going to make a sextile to Pluto. And the moon sextile Pluto does deal with a better access to our deeper inner resources of power. And the King of Wands isn't necessarily all about power, but it is about being in your power, being in your strength, and understanding like your ability here to be able to grow and to expand and to advance in the direction in which you want to go. So I kind of feel like things are being shooken up and getting us our attention. That's why the High Priestess being here, and it's very interesting if you take a look, the High Priestess is right below the Hermit. And the Hermit and the High Priestess is about stillness, right? Meditation, reflection, introspection, going within inside yourself, right? To see and feel what it is that you really desire. And that Ace of Swords as the advice is like figuring out what it is, right? Ace of Swords deals with the intention. It's about setting an intention, but first we have to understand like what our intention is. But by setting an intention, we can also come up with a plan, the Devil card, which is what I'm seeing here. Because the Devil card is Capricorn, right? So it's not always toxic and negative, it can just be Capricorn. Sometimes there's an emphasis being put on the material realm, right? The Devil card, right? Like if you need more money, or if you need to make more money, or if you need to find the right support, or if you need to just do things for yourself that bring stability, sometimes it's like we have to be disciplined and we have to like really put structures in place to be able to operate in. Right? Because even with the Knight of Cups being here in the position of something we're unaware of, the Knight of Cups is all about, he's always after his object of affections, his desires. So this is about allowing yourself to be open to your desires, or being open to your desires here. Right, in regards to your visions or your dreams, or just the things that you're wanting, the experience in which you're wanting to have. Let's clarify the reading here. Clarify this Hermit here for the overall energy. You pulled the Three of Cups here, okay. Clarify the Six of Cups. We pulled the Five of Pentacles here. Yeah, Five of Pentacles is an energy of struggle, right? And it is Mercury and Taurus. Taurus does deal with our values, resources, our money, our possessions. So it's like we're trying to find comfortability in the uncomfortable right now. Right, we're trying to figure out what it is that we need, the Six of Cups, for things to feel, for us to feel secure. And that Three of Cups being here on the Hermit, I think also today, there could be a lot of energy socially that's coming up, right? Three of Cups does deal with socializing, right? Does deal with connecting. And I think it's important to connect today and not disconnect. Right, because Three of Cups would also represent intimacy, right, and trust and relationships, right, and being part of those things, communicating. Also, the Hermit does rule guides, right? So, like if you're needing help, Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Hermit's like saying like seek out guidance, seek out advice, right? Be open, be vulnerable, communicate. Open yourself up to finding the wisdom, open yourself up to finding the answers here. Clarify this High Priestess. And the challenge, Five of Wands. Oh yeah, there's definitely emotional frustration here in the challenge. All right, some things brewing internally. That's definitely Moon and Scorpio, High Priestess, Five of Wands energy. It's like, we're dealing with these inner conflicts, this inner tension. But it's how you communicate, Ace of Swords. It's how you, let's clarify it. It's how you communicate, it's how you, Page of Swords anyway. It's like how you communicate, right? And understand other people, right? Especially to resolve any type of tension that could come up. Five of Wands, the High Priestess, right? Conflicts. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords is trying to understand one another, trying to understand what it is that the other person needs, what it is that you need. Right? Understanding that we all probably don't have the same values, but we can find the common line, right? But also too, when it comes to ourselves, the High Priestess, Five of Wands, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. This is about whatever is making us uncomfortable, High Priestess, Five of Wands. Whatever is making us stressed, angry, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords is like, okay, let me figure this out, right? Is there something different I can do? Is there a new approach I can take? And this is also having to come up with newer ideas and newer solutions as well. in regards to like confronting problems that we could be dealing with. Clarify the devil here in the future position. The Fool card. This is very interesting because the Fool card deals with unconvention and the devil card is very conventional. So the Fool card is about taking a leap of faith, but also it's like also staying grounded and staying committed as well to the things that you're doing, right? Moon in Scorpio is all about transformation. Sometimes the Moon in Scorpio kind of just wants to scrap everything. And with that opposition to Mars and Uranus, this could be to where it's like we kind of want to just throw everything away or just give up on everything or just, you know, destroy everything. The devil card is saying like be grounded, right? Control. If there's anything that you need to fix or change with the Fool card, this is about allowing yourself to do those things, right? To take a leap of faith, to begin newer things. But the Fool card also is about stepping into greater transformations. And also, but having a plan with the devil card, like having structures in place, right? To be able to do that rather than just kind of throwing caution to the wind. Let's see, clarify the King of Wands here in the outcome. You pulled the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, well, there's an opportunity here toward the end of the day, right? There's an opportunity. Some of you could be getting an opportunity coming your way, or maybe you're receiving something here that kind of puts you in a better position with the King of Wands, making you feel like you're more in your power, more in your authority, and you have control over things. And it's giving you influence to have control over things. I'm also saying as well, like there is an opportunity just in general for us to be able to make a deeper transformation, right? Us coming to find solutions about how we can create things better and do things better. Clarify the Knight of Cups here in the position of something you're unaware of. Pull the Seven of Cups. Yeah, Seven of Cups is all about the desires, right? Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups. It's allowing ourselves to be open to our desires, right? And opening ourselves up to the possibilities. I almost feel like the lesson is like abundance, right? Like feeling as if, because we can feel like there's these things that we're desiring, there's these changes that we want to make, these transformations that we want to make. It could be bringing frustration along with it, right? But instead of like letting that, you know, derail you in a negative way, it's just understanding like, okay, I'm frustrated. There's things that I need. There's things that I want. What can I do differently, right? What can I do differently to create those things? And that's how you like really transmute things and connect to your inner resources of power, rather than just throwing everything caution to the wind and being like, I give up, or, you know, destroying things and stuff like that, or making situations worse. So that's what I got for the daily. I'm trying to get used to doing these. These are a little bit newer. I haven't done these in a while, like a very, very long time, like collective readings in general. So if there's any feedback that you have or anything that you want to see in the dailies, just let me know down below in the comments and I'll see what I can do. But nonetheless, I want to say thank you all for watching. I definitely feel like today is like, it's definitely a day to where we can, there's going to be some shakeups, some unpredictable things, right? Some things that challenge us, but it's how you confront those challenges, right? And it's all about figuring out a newer solution, being innovative, trying different ideas, looking for different directions when it comes to things, instead of doing the same thing over and over and getting the same result, which is making you miserable or making you just feel like you want to give up, right? So, but there definitely is an opportunity here today in the outcome, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands, to get back on top of things and to feel like we're, you know, seated back on our thrones and in our power. So that's what I got. I'll leave the super chat questions open for a little bit. I don't think a lot of my notifications went out today because I've already used them all up. So that's why if you don't have notifications on, be sure to turn them on so that way you do get notified whenever I do go live, or just whenever I post in general. But you only get 3 in 24 hours, right? And I upload 3 videos a day. So, and I think I uploaded yesterday around 7 or 6. I think it was 7. So anyways, But yeah, I'm gonna be on here for a little bit. How are you all doing? I'll leave the super chat questions open if you want to send some. Some people missed it last time and they've been asking me, how it works. The way it works is you send a super chat with a question, but first read the super chat rules so that way what amount to send and what to expect, right? This is a collective reading. This is for everybody, right? This isn't just one sign. This is for everybody. This is the daily collective energy reading. Yeah, daily. The daily. How was y'all's morning going? Or afternoon, wherever you are. I live in Texas, so it's going on 11 a.m. here on a Tuesday. All right, I think I'm gonna leave it here. It's not a big group today, but hopefully I'm trying to figure out the notifications so that way everybody can get notified. So I'm trying to figure out how I can upload in a way to which all notifications go out. But nonetheless, I'm gonna leave the video here. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you haven't liked the video yet, I encourage you to do so. It really does help, and I really do appreciate the support. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I also encourage you to do that as well. Also hit the notification bell too, so you'll be notified. I'm wishing you all the best for the day, and I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I am going to be uploading Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius's videos, but that'll be later on. How are you? Things are good here in Canada. I was wondering if you could tell me if I will be selling my house and when. Yeah, I could tell you if you want me to answer that question. You can send a super chat question. Chloe, I think you've sent. I remember your name. I don't know if you booked a personal reading with me, or if I remember you just in general from the chat. Okay, here we go. We got a question in. Kelly. General on your love life. All right. Also, too, if you want to book a personal reading with me, the readings are still on sale. I'll put that link down below in the comments. Or not in the comments, in the description. All right, Kelly. In general, in regards to love, Kelly pulled the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and you pulled the Strength card. Well, I'm not sure if you're dealing with anybody now. Could be a Leo if it is, or you could be meeting a Leo here. Knight of Swords, Strength. Knight of Swords is something that happens pretty quickly. So if you're not talking to anybody right now, you could be talking to someone here pretty soon. And with that Ten of Cups, I feel like this person's like your ideal. I think you'll be like kind of happy about, talking to this person or being involved with this person. If you're dealing with someone right now, there could be communication coming your way, or you may notice that things are kind of picking up here and things are moving forward between you and an individual. I like this energy though, because I feel like with the Strength card, I feel like this person's like going to be very supportive, or you may notice in them, you say, ha ha ha, he is a Leo. Ha ha. Yeah, see, my cards don't lie. So between, you're in a bit of a pause. Okay, yeah, so the Knight of Swords Strength card, you can expect some things to pick back up here, and I think you'll be happy about it. You could be getting communication from him very soon, or there could be like things moving forward just in general. Cool. How do I do a super chat? I just looked at your rules, but I did not see how to send the money. So it's like a super chat on YouTube, right? You can purchase super chats on YouTube, right? And so you just send a super chat question, make sure that you put your question in like the box of the super chat, And then, yeah. So you do it through YouTube. All right, here we go. Christine, did you have a question, Christine? Make sure you put your question in the super chat box. Usually I'll just take it as a donation. But if you're just sending a super chat, just to send a super chat, I want to say thank you. But if you have a question, yeah, make sure that you put your question. Okay. So I'm going to come back to you, Christine, if you have a question, but I'm going to answer Divinity's question here. You say, will I be getting some type of promotion at work soon? Will Divinity be getting some type of promotion at work soon? You had 3 cards that just fell out. It was the 3 of Swords, King of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. Let me pull your actual cards here. Martin, give me 2 cards for Divinity, please. Will they be getting a promotion at work? You have the Hermit, and you have the 7 of Wands here. I think you're definitely being noticed right now. You know, the Hermit does kind of point to like a higher role, because it points to like a higher form of guidance through experience that you have that can be useful for others. So I do feel like, yeah, you do have some type of promotion here. I wouldn't count it out. I think you're definitely, attention is on you. 7 of Wands is like saying to like maintain your position. So like you've been working really hard and you're standing out here, and they are noticing you. I would say yes. I would say yes. But the 7 of Wands is about holding your ground, like making sure that you're staying on top of your game. Because they do see you kind of stepping, they feel like you're like almost like ready for that role here, or ready for that like promotion. So they're definitely noticing you. All right. Let's do Christine. You say, I'm 70 years old. I still feel like there's a lot of living to do, but some things holding me back. I feel it's dark. Okay. Let's see. What is holding Christine back? You know, that moon being in Scorpio today, it can feel dark. Like things can feel bleak. Right, it can bring up fear, uncertainty, worry, anxiety. But whatever's coming up, you know, it's fear. It's about taking a deeper look at the fear and seeing like what it is. Like, you know, sometimes it can just be our own selves that's causing, like creating scenarios that we're fearing, right? But aren't really rooted in reality. So it's just kind of like just understanding what your fear is, so it doesn't have a hold over you. Let's see, you pulled the 7 of Wands here, Christine, and you pulled the 4 of Swords here. I think things are fine. You know, 4 of Swords is peace of mind, being able to relax, things being in balance, their stability. I would say what's holding you back is you kind of have these bursts of action, and then you have like these moments to where it's like you kind of sit idle. So, and the 7 of Wands is Mars and Leo. It deals with being your own confident authority, and Mars deals with action. So this is about really, you know, you say there, you feel like there's a lot of living to do. You know, there is, right? So the 7 of Wands is saying like, whatever those things are, you know, give yourself the permission, right? Be your own confident authority and take the lead and take charge when it comes to doing the things that you want, right? 7 of Wands is also about being courageous and being bold and being brave. You know, I think, you know, 4 of Swords is, I'm kind of picking up that this is a message saying that, you know, I think your worries, a lot of these worries that you're having, you know, it's just like coming from a place of, you know, of fear. I don't think there's much to fear here, right? In a way, I kind of feel like the universe is kind of, it's giving you the green light to do what it is that you want. But like you have to be bold and courageous and brave and use your willpower and start asserting yourself and just start doing the things that make you happy here. I feel like, yeah, it's like there's nothing holding you back. I don't see anything stopping you here. You're protected. Four of Swords. You can see that he's like praying, which is a form of like protection, right? So I think you're protected, right? Your guides and all that stuff. I think things are fine. Okay, Pam Webster. You say, I'm so sorry, I'm just learning this. I just purchased a $5 super chat, but don't know where the box is to put my question. Yeah, it should be like right underneath the amount. You should be able to click it, and then you can be able to type. But what is your question? I'll answer your question. You're welcome, Christine. Hey, Heidi. All right, let's see here. Pam, did you have a question? Say I'm putting my house up for sale and would like to know if we will sell and when and for how much. Whatever you can give me. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Can you tell me for Pam? Pull the Page of Swords, and you pull the Nine of Cups here. Nine of Cups is the second decan of Pisces, so it could be around the second decan of Pisces season, which would be like the beginning of March. So like that could be like when you, I mean, it can be any time from now to then, but I'm kind of feeling like something really happening around that time. And in regards to time, but it could be sooner, right? So just, you know, take that with a grain of salt. Page of Swords, Nine of Cups. I feel like you'll get what it is that you're asking for when it comes to, you know, the house that you're trying to sell. Because Page of Swords, Nine of Cups is like a good indication of like some form of wish fulfillment that makes you content and satisfied. So I think it'll be around a range in which, you know, is ideal for you and something that you'll be satisfied with. Page of Swords, I kind of feel a lot of people are going to be looking at it. I think you're going to be getting interest here from people. I think when it comes down to, I think you're just trying to find and figure out a way, like, you know, trying to like get the most for like what it is that you're offering, which that may take time, which is why I feel like it could be March of next year, but it could be sooner, right? Right. Just depend. You know, time is very fluid, so that's what I got. I think it could be from now in the range until March. So that's what I got. If you have a question, I'm only answering super chat questions. So a journey to strength motivation. You say, will my financial situation change soon? If you send a super chat question, I can answer your question. I'm going to be on here for a little bit longer. I'll be on here Probably for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, for the ones that come in asking what sign I'm on, I did a collective reading, so it's for everybody. It's just a general collective reading for the day. So if we rewind, if you're watching this live, you can see that reading. You're welcome, Pam. My day's good so far. It's still pretty early. I hope you're doing well, Nicole. All right, here we go. LGLP3. It's good to see you again. Want a general reading. All right. This is Chloe. Okay, Chloe. Gotcha. Can you give me a general energy reading for Chloe? Other than a toothache, I'm handling it. Oh man, toothaches are the worst. God. Let's see. Pull the 3 of Pentacles, and you pull the 9 of Wands here. I feel like the universe is wanting you, because the 9 of Wands can deal with adversity. 3 of Pentacles can deal with things around like, it can be like projects, work, or career, or goals, or just things that you're trying to accomplish. So I feel like the universe is wanting you to stick to the process here of like what it is that you're doing. You may feel maybe a little bit tired or drained, or just feeling the adversity or the challenge or the resistance. But the 3 of Pentacles is Mars and Capricorn really wants us to be critically tenacious when it comes to our objectives and our goals. And Mars is about action. So this is about having to be disciplined with like your actions and being, and having tenacity to push through things, Chloe. Also too, I am kind of picking up, 3 of Pentacles could kind of relate to others. It can deal with like cooperation. And the 9 of Wands could be to where maybe there's something difficult that you may experience coming up. Not like it's anything like bad or like terrible or anything like that. But like it could be a little bit challenging, but Spirit's like wanting you to stick to like the process, and things will naturally like resolve itself, right? If it comes to like some type of teamwork thing or some type of cooperation thing, you'll be able to move through that energy, but there may be a little bit of resistance. That's another message I'm getting here. So that's what I got for you, Chloe. I'm not doing sign. This is just a collective. I did a collective general energy reading, right? So it's for everybody, for all the signs. It's not like an individual sign. It's for everybody watching or who watches. All right, I think that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. So this, if you have a super chat question, this is your last chance to send it. That's on point. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I'm wishing you all a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye, y'all.